Jeez,
The only knock I've got on this is that it feels a little contrived, like you try to hack the creative process a little.
Yeah.
You know, like, and he talks a lot about pop music, that it's formulaic and that's like how that succeeds. Yeah, but it's hollow, a lot of that, and a lot of it doesn't last. So to me, I understand what he's saying, but I also, you don't want to take the creativity out of creativity, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think we'll probably get to this a little bit later on, mate, but I think what happens is as people, you know, become more genius in their craft, as they gradually become more masterful of what they're doing, if they have a genuine curiosity and interest in what they are doing, they tend to just explore a little bit, and they're exploring on a completely different level to everyone else, which is, you know, case in point, the Beatles, or case in point, you know, well, Paul McCartney, which he actually talks about as well, specifically in the book. And I think it's that exploration then that really kind of, that the people who are perceiving it, you know, the public or the fans, the audience, they're the ones that then go, wow, this is incredible. This is creative genius. Whereas for the creator, they're just exploring. They're just down in the depths that other people can't see.
Mm.
So
that's quite astute.
I did mention.
I think that, yeah, and this is where the 4 laws of creativity that he talks about probably resonated most with me, as opposed to the curve itself.
Yeah. I did want to just quickly touch on getting into that we did mention like the lack of creative genius, and that he's trying to emphasize that creative genius isn't just because people are genius. He, you know, Paul McCartney was known to have, like, you know, dreamt up yesterday, you know, just one night dreamt it up. Whereas what actually happened is there was a couple of notes that he remembers waking up one day, and then he couldn't get these notes out of his head, and he ended up I think he has 6 notes, and then he ended up spending 20 months doing nothing but playing and toying with those six notes, or this melody of 6 notes. Even including when the rest of the Beatles were touring, and he wouldn't even go on tours, and he would just focus on these 6 notes. And what? The lyrics weren't something that came into the song until right at the very end. So he basically spent 20 months solely focused on tweaking these 6 notes that he'd dreamt up.
God, must have driven him nuts.
Yeah.